Hello and welcome to episode 12 of Stay at Home STEAM with Mrs. Nicholson. Today we are going to be making ice cream and we're going to look at the science behind how this works. Okay, for this you will need some half and half, about 8 ounces. You will need about 4 teaspoons of sugar. You will need some sort of flavoring. So I have some vanilla right here. You can put some chocolate syrup in if you want that, or think of other ways you could flavor it. You will also need a bunch of ice, so a bowl of ice. And finally, you're going to need about 1/3 to a half a cup of salt. You can use a ice cream rock salt if you have it, but regular table salt will work as well. Okay, so to begin, we're going to need 2 bags as well. So you're going to need a bigger plastic bag and a smaller plastic bag. The smaller one is where we're going to be putting our ingredients for the ice cream. So in that, we're going to start by putting our 8 ounces of half and half. We are then going to add our sugar. And then to that, we're also going to add our flavoring. So at this point, if you have something other than vanilla, this is where you would add it. With vanilla, I'm only going to add about half a teaspoon. You don't need a whole lot with that. If you're doing chocolate syrup, you might want a little bit more. Okay, we are going to seal that one up really well. Okay, and then kind of mix our ingredients together. Okay, so you can see now we have a very liquidy concoction here that we are now going to turn into ice cream. Our next step, we are going to put the smaller bag into the bigger bag. And to that bag, we're going to add our ice. Okay, and to that, then we're going to add our salt. And we're going to just sprinkle the salt around over the ice. At this point, you're going to seal this one up as well. Okay. Then you are going to spend, and this is where your muscles come in, you're going to spend the next 5 or 6 minutes mixing this really well. So you're going to you can shake it, you can just continue to move it like this. Now, I do warn you, it can get pretty cold, so if you're doing this with a family, you might want to take turns, or like me, I'm going to use these oven mitts, so that you can continue to do this without freezing your hands up. So we're going to give this about 5 to 7 minutes. Okay, so I have been shaking it and mixing it around for about 6 minutes now. And at this point, you can go ahead and check your mixture. As you take it out, remember it's going to be a little bit messy on the outside. There's going to be some salt on the outside, which is just fine. But what you'll find is that your mixture has solidified and you can become more of a texture of what ice cream is. And if we open it up, you can see that we have some nice vanilla ice cream that you can enjoy. So as our temperatures begin to rise around here and you need a little treat, ice cream is very easy to make. Again, as you are doing this, what is happening is called an endothermic reaction, which is an endothermic chemical reaction. When we put the salt in with the ice, that is helping the salt or the ice to melt a little bit quicker. But the endothermic reaction, what is happening is the ice is becoming even colder by taking the heat from the ingredients that are in our smaller bag. So as the ice becomes colder, that begins to make this freeze a little bit quicker than it would if it was just sitting out, okay? And the best part of all is when you are finished, you have something you can eat. And it's really good. I would love to hear in the comments how you guys did this. If you added different types of flavoring that worked well for you, what are some of the things that went wrong or went right that you're able to do this, and go ahead and do a little bit more research on endothermic chemical reactions. I hope you enjoyed this, and this will give you a nice tasty treat to enjoy as well. Thank you so much for watching, and I look forward to seeing you on our next episode. Have a wonderful day.